Hello my lovely friends, my name is Ava and here are the very many books I downloaded in October. We were going great, like the normal amount of books that I normally download in a month, but then on Halloween I got sent a link for Stuff Your Kindle Day on Halloween for monster romances. So that went out the window, that plan of having like a small amount of books that I got in October. So a lot of these I downloaded literally on the last day of the month, and they're monster romances, so buckle in. The only ebook that I ended up purchasing last month is Stitches by Violet Taylor. I got this one because I saw her marketing for it, like her pushing it on a TikTok, and her marketing skills on TikTok, great. It freaking got me to read the book and buy it. I barely ever purchase ebooks online, so she got me to do it, and it was great. This is a Night Before Christmas dark Halloween romance retelling, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. You can purchase this for $4.99. I did have some credits saved up, so you can get like digital credits if you push back or don't rush an Amazon package. So I did have some credits saved up, so I think I only spent like 99 cents for it. Next, you have the books I got off of Kindle Unlimited for the month. I have Fed After Midnight by Alexandra Nova. I ended up reading this last month, and it is a Halloween romance. Takes place in the 80s at a mall that is apparently like run by monsters that no one knows about. And our hero is a creature kind of like a gremlin, and like if he gets wet he multiplies, and then if he eats after midnight he turns into like this creature person. So yeah, it's his romance with a girl who's always at the mall, and it kind of takes place in like time jumps, so it was really fun. I want to read this one so badly. This is Twins for the Wild Orc by Michelle Mills. I love any romances with babies in them. I just do. I love babies, so I love any romances with babies in them, and then it's a monster romance with an orc. Say less. What's the Orc by Layla Faye is another book I got off Kindle Unlimited. Another orc romance. Can you tell I'm an orc romance girly? Okay. So I got this one, and it's a part of her Arranged Monster Mate series, which is a series where human women get genetically matched with the best partner for them, who is a monster. So this guy is, I think, like, I'm currently reading it right now, a monster professor, and he's a very straight-laced guy who's also very clinical and stuff. So it was really funny. I just read their first like intimate scene together, and I was like, this guy is very clinical. It's really funny, but it's good. It's good. Now we're getting into the books that I got for free, and there are a lot, so I might not talk about all of them like summary wise, so we'll see. This is Worth Every Second by Jocelyn Soto. This is available off of Kindle Unlimited. All I know is that this is a college football romance. Apparently they're also classmates or something, but they don't know that they've been talking to each other online, I think, which I do love those types of romances. Hockey Hayride by Lexi Shea is next. This one is also available off of Kindle Unlimited. I first saw this cover and I thought it was very fall-esque and needed it. And there's hockey involved, so it looks like the bus of a minor league hockey team breaks down in the middle of nowhere, and the coach decides where they break down, the small town in the middle of nowhere, they're gonna help the struggling family that lives there prepare the local festival for the small town, and one of the players ends up falling for Holly, whose family needs help. So sounds really cute. Hers to Rule by Coral Alexandria Moore. This is not on Kindle Unlimited, but it is $4.99 to purchase. It looks like this is an MMF monster romance. It says, if you enjoy spice, fast burns with a side of action, a sassy heroine finding her power, and multiple partners, this book is for you. Okay, that book is for me. Menage a Clause is next. By the way, I got like all of these on Halloween. Like I got this one on Halloween. This one is $2.99 to purchase. I believe this one's FFM. Oh, and there's group scenes. Ooh, nice. The heroine in the middle is a witch, and the other two are like paranormal, other paranormal creatures. I think one of them's like a cat shifter, maybe. Given to the Ghoul by Desiree M. Nicoli. I have read a previous book by this author and I did enjoy it, so I was like, let's get it. All I saw was bite-sized monster romance and got it. This one's on Kindle Unlimited, by the way. This is a short monster romance set in the Sororan Desert. It features shape-shifting desert ghouls, mutual seduction, a monster lover that will eat your enemies, and a main character who wants the true monster face beneath the human mask. It has a high heat level and an HEA ending. Indigo by Kyla Breen is next. This one's on Kindle Limited, and it is the first book in the Alien Hunting Grounds series. Ooh, so apparently the heroine was an ER nurse on Earth, but she's now been hired to take care of women who are in cryogenic chambers sleeping on this spaceship. But the spaceship ends up crashing and all the women get separated. Then Thivol, the hero, finds this woman on his planet and ends up realizing that they're fated mates. That sounds right up my alley because it looks like it's like kind of a barbarian-esque romance. Riding His Spaceship by Marion Pachette is next. Look at this cover. It's so cute. It kind of reminds me of like her dress kind of reminds me of like the Jetsons, and so does the cover. This was on Kindle Unlimited. So this one starts out on Earth. Our heroine ends up being the waitress in the small town to like the hottest guy she's ever seen. The hero apparently is wearing an itchy human disguise, and I think he ends up kidnapping her. He ends up abducting her. And what he really looks like is what he looks like on the cover. Providence Girls by Morgan Dante is next. It's on Kindle Unlimited, and this is a sapphic horror romance. So we'll see if I get to that one. I love sapphic romances, but I don't know about the horror part. The horror part kind of scares me. Sink Into Her by Elaine J. Daniels is next. It's also on Kindle Unlimited. Our human heroine is Alex, and she works at a resort, and one day she ends up finding a mysterious body floating in the resort pool, and everything changes, especially when that body comes to the surface and has blue skin and tentacles. She is a kraken, and she's unable to remember even her name. Must rely on Alex, a kind but prickly human who reluctantly agrees to help her recover her memories while keeping her safe. There's something about Alex that gives her hope and comforts her despite her bleak circumstances. It's a sapphic monster romance with tentacles. How cute! Marked by the Sea by J.P. Sina is also available on Kindle Unlimited. It looks like this is another Kraken shifter. Oh, it looks like this is an MMF romance with like kidnapping and stuff. Could not tell by the cover that it was multiple partners, but okay. Oh, I'm down. Howling Hearts and Printer Parts by Rhea Fox. This cover kind of reminds me of Muscles and Monsters by Ashley Bennett, but make it during winter season. This one is available off of Kindle Unlimited. The human heroine of the story ends up getting a new job as the personal assistant to the CEO of a prestigious real estate firm, and she has a really hard time with technology and computers and stuff like that, and the hero is her boss, and he's getting really frustrated that she knows nothing about computers and stuff. But then he ends up encountering her crying in the storeroom. He finds himself agreeing to give her a one-on-one computer lesson. He might make himself redundant by not having to deal with her on a daily basis. Might just be worth the extra effort. Seems really cute. Bigfoot Boss by Luna Cantrip is my next one. It's on Kindle Unlimited, and it looks like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. A grumpy Bigfoot billionaire, his awkward human assistant, and a $500,000 date. Love that tagline. I got this one solely because of the cover. I didn't read the summary. This is All Yours, a steamy monster romance by Vicky Walklate. It's also available on Kindle Unlimited. I think that's a dinosaur, because why the heck freaking not? And the ratings are actually really good. It's like a 4.1. Demon by Ali Santos is next. It's on Kindle Unlimited. It's a part of the Monsterverse series. Ooh, okay. This has some tropes listed. I love that. It's a standalone. It's a dual MF POV, a cinnamon monster, and we have detailed content warnings listed inside the book, which is always good. It has tentacles, confused demons obsessed with their women, no cliffhanger, and a happily ever after guaranteed. Shadow's Light by Sylvia Hellstaff is next. It's on Kindle Unlimited. All Zoria Quinn wants is to start over, a new home to call her own in a new town where no one knows her past, and if that home just so happens to come with a free ghost, well then all the better. When strange things begin happening as soon as she moves in, she knows she made the right decision. The supernatural housemate, however, is not quite as thrilled. All the Shadow wants is freedom. Trapped within the walls of 9 Lane, he has systematically frightened away every occupant for the last 3 decades. But how will he react when his scare tactics don't seem to work on the new resident? What is it that haunts her at night, and why does he feel so jealous that it isn't him. I love ghost romances. Trapped with the Demon by Alice Staley is on Kindle Unlimited. I just saw Demon and got it. This book features a dirty talking demon and the resilient human who'll do anything to protect. So gives me Touch Her and Die vibes. Look at this cover for this next one. This is The Pirate Queen of Ruin by Ash Raven. This one's available off of Kindle Unlimited. There are tentacles involved. Yes, give me the tentacle romances. I love like pirate romances and it's monsters, so I think I'm gonna love this one. One that I actually heard of before seeing it on Stuff Your Kindle Day is Sweet Summer Serpentine by Rose Stantorello. It looks like our hero is like a naga creature and they're in like a greenhouse of some sort. The Songbird and the Forest is another one on Kindle Unlimited, and I saw this cover and I immediately got it. He is like this forest creature looking guy. Oh, he's a dryad. Duh, he's a dryad. Oh, and the heroine is a necromancer. I've never read a necromancer romance. Secunda by Joanne Kwan is next. It's on Kindle Unlimited. Oh my gosh, this one sounds interesting. The heroine becomes the host to a monstrous parasitic skull that needs her body to live. And I guess she's trying to figure out how to live with this creature inside her. I don't know if it's a romance with the creature or with someone else. I'm not sure. You're It by Cleo White is next, which is a forbidden dad's best friend laser tag romance. Okay. By the way, the rest of these are not monster romances that I got on Halloween. Just letting you know. Because this one's not a monster romance, but I love Dad's Best Friend, so I had to get that one. Bratva Lullaby by Penny D is an enemies to lovers mafia romance. This one's on Kindle Unlimited, and it's the first book in a Bratva romance series. If the ratings are good on Goodreads, which this one is a 4.1 and 4.5 on Amazon, and it has like a trope or it's a subgenre that I personally really enjoy, I honestly just get it because it's free. So I love mafia romances. All I know is this is a mafia romance and it has pretty good ratings, so I got it. Captive of Outlaws by Jade R. Evans is my next one. It's the first book of the Shifters of Sherwood series, and it is available on Kindle Unlimited. It says, what if Robin Hood and his outlaws were powerful shifters and Maid Marian had nowhere to hide but with them? That definitely got me hooked. A cover that got me hooked is Claimed by the Barbarian Warlords by Carmaine Ross. This one is still currently available to download for free. It looks like this is a why choose romance with a heroine who I think is a doctor and a bunch of hot looking alien dudes. The Rehearsal Fling by Sophie Andrews is a grumpy single dad steamy romance, and it is available on Kindle Unlimited. I never expected the hottest one night stand of my life to turn up at my studio as the grumple single dad to one of my dance students. That sounds intriguing. I'm totally for that. Sell My Soul by Jade West is also available on Kindle Unlimited. I just saw Jade West and I got it, so let's see what this one's about. The little tagline says 60 days of total submission, no safe words, no limits, no holds barred. 60 days of your body being used and abused and pushed to extreme. Looks like this is a dark romance. Okay. The Duke's Unwilling Bride by Vivian Murdoch is next. It is also available to still download for free. This is a historical, I think, Omegaverse romance, so I just knew that and got it. Poison and Wine by Katie Ashley is available to download for free, and it is the first book in an arranged mafia romance that deals with like the Irish mafia, which I very rarely see. So I, of course, got it. Kiss of Blood and Sin by M. Guida, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that. This is a dark vampire mafia romance, and it is available on Kindle Unlimited. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words now. This is a dark, steamy vampire mafia romance with a reluctant mafia princess and a dangerous, alluring-born vampire. Brace yourself for supernatural intrigue, deadly assassins, forbidden passion, and magical prophecies that will keep you turning pages. And lastly, I would love to mention the 2 audiobooks that I ended up purchasing because I did renew my Audible subscription because I'm joining book clubs and whatnot. A lot of the time they pick very popular romances, and so the waits on Libby are forever. So I'm like, okay, let's just get another Audible. Let's get an Audible subscription. So I ended up purchasing Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I was not able to go to the book club that I wanted to go to for this book because something came up. I do have this audiobook now. I purchased it. And then I also purchased Payback's a Witch by Lana Harper, which I did read last month. And it was okay. It was an okay book. Anyways, there you have it. Those are all the ebooks and audiobooks I ended up purchasing last month in October. Let me know down below if you've read any of these books or if you plan to. And if you don't feel like commenting anything else, you can leave me a, what emoji should we do? let's do a tree emoji in the comment section down below. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all soon in my next one. Bye y'all.